She got that sweet juice, Minute Maid, summer vibe, that lemonade. Take a sip, blowing purple clouds, taste like lemon haze. Conversations back and forth like damn, we could go on for days. Looking back at it like damn, she bad when she walk away. Here we go, been down this road, they already know. When we go on tour, I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. People talk about us like they understand just what this is. I just wanna give you all you want and then the double it. They all say I'm way too young, maybe I'm just ignorant. I won't find nobody like you on some real shit. Spend a couple hours on the phone, hey. I don't wanna let you go, I'll be all about you, babe. I'll be all about you, babe. Saying so unless you don't know, they won't find what we got and that gon' drive me crazy.
Welcome to No Good and Evil, folks. I am your host with the most from the East Coast. It feels almost like I've done this before, like I've got a script or something. And I am joined by the lead pastor of the Cult of the Flying Man, the one and only Tux. How you doing today, man?
Good evening. I'm doing very well.
I realized I did a rookie mistake thing and I left my, here we go. We're going to cut 3. Hang on, let me also get rid of some of these. I got some of my overlays on here that we don't really have a need for at the current moment. There we go. That'll clean her up a little bit. It should look much nicer, much slicker. Your mother should be much more proud to hear your hedonism now that you've got that cleared up.
What's the skull and the significance of the skull and animation there?
It's kind of like it was purple and cool looking, and I'm in a motorcycle club, and we do, you do skulls and MC looking things, but I meant to change it. I meant to give us like our own cool. Hang on, I got one. Let's see if you.
Do you know what program you used to make that one?
Oh, I didn't make these ones. These are free.
You didn't
ones.
make it?
Yeah, I made.
Okay.
I just downloaded these ones. Hang on, there's some cool ones though. Let's see if you like. What other one did I think you might like? All right, let's see if you like this one. Can I do a self cut? Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know. It's like a flamey looking thing. Yeah, we can pick one. I'll find some transitions. Yeah, I don't. There's some of them I don't like. Like I had a glitch one I don't like. I use a neon one for Late-Night Counter-Apologetics, but I feel like we got to get something that goes with our theme, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I have an idea for one.
Do you have an idea for one?
Yeah, it's basically and I plan on using it on Tux TV, and I also started a channel called New Good and Evil because that's what I originally wanted to call this one. You thought I made it a typo.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm thinking that we do basically the evil stuff over here, and we do the counter apologetics, ripping on the Bible, but it's very very preachy. This is going to be more podcasty, I'd say.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinning, Bobby Louie.
And so in the other one we break out the robes and the garments and the.
I think here because you're the WWE antics. I don't even know what to call it.
That's fine. That's enough. I think we got. I know.
We should do the robes, and I mean, you do the costumes and your robes, and I get a robe, and we just we make fools of ourselves over here, not take anything serious, and then we do New Good and Evil because that's basically the transition of you've left Christianity, and here are the great reasons why to just stay away from it completely. Okay. And then having a graphic. I want to show you.
Yeah, show it to me.
Pull up an image of.
Oh, I forgot what I was doing, and then I kind of remembered. Give me 1 sec. Okay.
No problem.
This thing
I'm gonna switch cameras anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't coming. It wasn't doing the audio on my monitor, so when I cut, I couldn't hear it. Now I could hear it. Okay, much better. All right, so yeah. Let me know about that. So you want to do another new channel? I'm good with that. I mean, you end up with plenty of content.
Yeah. So pull up an image of
we could just change this one. I mean, I don't really mind.
I have too much gain. Let me adjust that if I may. Do you?
I feel like that's me. Hang on a sec. Let me go back up to where I was, and then I'll change your level. I turned down my headphones instead of turning down your volume. All right, go ahead and talk again.
Pull up a picture of a Star of David.
All right, that should be better. You should be fine. Let me know how he sounds now. I should adjust it on my end. So it should be a lot better now. Nano, let me know. I turned him down. And yeah, I'm down. See, here's what I like. Honestly, I like the idea of the viewers sending us stuff, right? And then integrating the stuff the viewers send us. Mm-hmm. So it's like if the viewers send us a cool Mortal Kombat transition, then it'll get high consideration because it's community sourced.
Yeah, I feel like we should, kind of like my chat, we should act like, drag gods with a lowercase g, little g.
Like incarnating. All right, I got something, I guess, to show you that I did yesterday that I think you'll find interesting. I haven't edited together, so there was a couple things that I had to stitch together. Hang on a sec. First off, for some reason, YouTube always plays my videos in like really low res, and then I have to manually change it to 1080p, and I know it's a ridiculous thing to complain about, but it really upsets me. All right, so the first thing is, we made this video. This is interesting here. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna put this up on the J Bundy channel. So you can see, all right, now you can see my screen. All right, hang on a sec. Wait a sec. I've got
Are you Moses?
No, this is.
it's Myron the Flying Man guy.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. I gotta get rid of this lo-fi. I got the lo-fi cranked.
That's amazing.
Which needs to not be cranked. Show me the one with the music emblems. All right, there we go. All right, here we go.
Oh my.
3, 2. This is Myron, the Flying Man. Got the Grand Canyon behind me. I fly for your sins. As it was foretold by the prophets, I flew unaided over the Grand Canyon. I did this so that you might not believe in any gods. And yes, the Flying Man is black. That's why my descendant Doug likes the Negro lady. Science bless you all. All right, so look for that soon. Coming to a J Bundy YouTube channel near you.
Yeah. This is where you're worth your weight in gold, Jay. Is anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Bowtie bless you. Bowtie blessing upon you.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And then we got this gem. Yesterday that nobody was expecting. But
you know what? I heard that. I was like, I hope he clips that. I heard that and I was like,
have you upgraded to a new master with Crippen Master?
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't catch the whole thing. Sorry, they played some ad because I'm not logged into my main account.
Your premium, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I forgot, where was this in this conversation? It was like 2 hours. Wait, this isn't the right video.
I don't think
this isn't
that's
the right
one.
video. Yeah, it changed which video. It was this video, and it's like 220, I think.
I didn't record it. I had it in my ear, and I was like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, I hope Jake records that one and snips it.
A confrontation, and you know, you've been doing this for a while, and other people have been doing
Oh,
this for
Lamar.
a while, but I think a lot of the new ones who are
I played
Lamar,
poker with
I got to
Lamar.
stop here because I think you're wrong about this.
All right, where's the?
No, that wasn't Whitney. That was
All right, we'll go from
what's
here.
her name? What's her name? The one with the great legs and the big hair. Tina Turner. Tina. I apologize, Tina. Is Tina Turner still alive?
But yeah, I'm gonna probably clip this on after show. I gotta download it and then clip it with my little video clipper.
Tina Turner.
All right, Doug, get to the part we're talking about.
I have so many
Here we
black
go.
friends. I get you guys mixed up.
Nice.
There are so many one black friend. I love it.
No, there's Jay, there's you, Lamar, and
Boom.
there's my one black, the real one black friend.
That's what Cameron told me. Cameron told me he goes, you were like first or second. I was like, then I listened to it. I was like, hey, I was first.
You're first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit. All right. Let's take that off. We don't need that. But yeah, good times, man. So my plan, I'm gonna try to do some editing to clean up some of the green screen artifacts there, and then I'm gonna like put those two clips together somehow and put that up on Jay Bundy. And I'll put like a plug for our channels in there. And if you've got this new Good and Evil, did you already like reserve it and stuff? Because I can I can start putting the links in the description.
I do. It's let me put it in the description. I have the power. I have the technology. I can build it better, stronger, faster.
Yeah. And then and I'll make sure you get the login info for this stuff too.
Yeah, you'll have to set me up as a administrator.
Yeah, the admin and yeah. Actually I can do that on this
You want me to drop it in Discord, or do you want me to drop it in the live chat?
drop it to me in our private Discord, but then just drop it in the stream chat in Discord, because that'll make sure everybody can see it on all the channels. Actually, it's really nice, and I'm gonna get it set up so people can just watch everything through the Discord. Because we want to get to a point where we just want people to watch us. We don't really care where they do so. That's the goal. The goal is platform neutrality. Especially when you're under 1,000 viewers. Like when you're in the situation where like I quit the Twitch affiliate program, so there's no restrictions there, but also no formal monetization, right? And then same thing with YouTube, because you're under 1,000 subscribers, so you can't do super chats or memberships or all that stuff. So my thinking is, I've done it all direct, where it'll be like, if you want to become a member, you'll just be able to go to our website and become a member. If you want to donate, you'll just be able to go to the link in the description and donate. And by the time you get to 1,000 subscribers, if you've been doing it like that since the beginning, you won't even care. You'll be like, thanks, but no thanks, super chat. Like, we don't even do that. Like, sorry, we're good. Oh, YouTube. Yeah. And the reason I did that was because I noticed that a lot of my big boy streamer heroes, who really understood the business model, they went that way anyway. Right? Because even if you go to YouTube model, like YouTube monetization, well, YouTube still takes a big chunk out of it. So
yeah, you're pretty much up against anywhere from 8 to 38%, pretty much.
Yeah, and then also like you're building a lot of your, you know, whatever your model is, your community is based on YouTube's rules and regulations. Did you just magically switch cameras real quick? That was like,
It was magic.
but you know, so they basically realized it's better to just like not do that and like control it your own way, set up your donations how you want them, set up your memberships through something where there's less overhead. And I was like, okay, well, YouTube won't let us monetize anyway. So yeah, so I'm fine with that. And then Restream just lets us stream everywhere, so it doesn't really matter too much.
So I want to show you something.
All right.
I want to show you something. I'm gonna open up a Star of David here.
The Star of Demon.
David.
This is the one-hit wonder. I literally told the guy at the shop, I was like, listen, I need something fit for someone called the Most High Apostle.
Yeah.
You know, I need something that literally looks the part. But it's also very sciencey because, you know, it's got these cool looking orbs and all this extra, but it's all functional, right? It's got like a bunch of diffusers and percolators and all that type of stuff. But it's really functional because all of those things end up being really handy. So whereas like I've had a lot of other fancy glass where I'm always worried the stuff is maybe functional, maybe cool looking, but it isn't helping you keep a hold of it, if that makes any sense. This actually is like very, like I'm gripping it. You see, like I've got my hand tucked in and it's just like super easy to hang on to. And I it's like built like a solid ass trophy or something. I love it.
It's all lost on me. I condone, but I don't partake. But you, sir.
Well, when people partake and they get real stoned, they tend to knock over your glass. And when you have really nice expensive glass, but it isn't built to like be stoner proof, no glass is stoner proof, and every piece of glass you ever buy is going to break at some point. But it's really nice when they're thinking like, hey, we should make this really easy to hang on to because people are going to get really stoned with this thing. And if it isn't easy to hang on to, it's going to be that much likely to break. Yeah. All right. So what did you find your thing in the, oh, you did. You need me to add it to the thing.
I did, but
Boom.
hang on a second. I'm going to.
All right, I'm also gonna add you to the.
So
oh yeah, I gotta add you to the team. Can you send me your email in Discord?
Yeah. You should have it though. Should.
Like your yeah, you mean like we've had previous email exchanges on Gmail or something?
I'm going to give you, I think, a different one anyway. This one's my main one.
Yeah. Send me whatever one you actually want to log in with.
My screen's not on display, right?
Let me take it off the display.
That screen's fine.
Oh yeah. No. Just the Star David screen is on display.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank you guys so much in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. We're just trying to get our No Good and Evil setup going here.
How many times have you looked at a Star of David, folks? How many times?
A lot.
So,
Many
I want to show you
times.
something. And basically animating it like that skull was. So, I want to show you that this right here.
Oh.
Do you see it?
Wait, go ahead.
This right here is a bow tie. And
Oh,
this right here
yeah. There's a bunch of bow ties.
is a bow tie.
Yeah.
And this right here is a bow tie.
That's epic.
The Star of David is 3 bow ties arranged in a triangle.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is animate basically 3 bow ties, 3 different bow ties, spin them around, liquefy them, throw them in, and make it just like
Yeah, Yeah, that's
Make
a
it just
great
like
idea.
the graphic.
That's a great idea. We got to get the. I guess I guess the program to do that in is Adobe, whatever the fuck it's called, and I could try to figure it out.
Is it? Let's see.
Illustrator or some shit.
Is it Illustrator?
I don't know.
I think it's Illustrator.
I don't know.
Might be.
But yeah, that's the one. That's the one they probably made that graphic in, because that's what they offer them as like files that you can usually mess with. I just got a couple good ones that were free that I timed up for my own stuff just to have something to start with until I get some.
Yeah, I subscribed and have been going through some tutorials on how to use Adobe Cloud stuff.
That's good. That's good, man. That's I need to get more into that. But see, I think if you're going to do that, I think what if we put all of our content on New Good and Evil, and we made this like the behind the scenes channel? Because what I'm realizing, here's what I've realized. I think the Jay Bundy channel is super fun, right? Late Night Counter-Apologetics, the audiobook commentary, do a little show, keep it to a couple hours. It's nice. But when I started streaming and let myself just like stream everything throughout the week, like the Pocket Locker channel blew the Jay Bundy channel out of the water very quickly. Even though the Jay Bundy channel had more subscribers, more people watching per video, more comments or whatever at first, but it's like a lot of my favorite content creators, guys that make like, I saw this guy who makes these epic video game videos, like, millions of people watch and whatever. He's like a big time streamer, right? He made a whole video and he was just like, I'm done making good YouTube videos. And the reason is he's like, look, it takes me, like weeks to make these videos, and then I come out with one video, and even though millions of people watch it, he's like, there's a whole next level of YouTuber, and he's like, I can't even keep up with those guys because they're doing daily streams. Even my favorite streamer now, Gin and Truth, he releases a podcast like almost every day, right? He goes in like these little kind of like 30-minute chunks. And it's like that's where the algorithm's going, is towards daily uploads, right? And it's also going towards streaming and podcasting because you get long format, so you get if you're thinking from the algorithms, I call it feeding the YouTube machine. If you're trying to feed the YouTube machine is like, it wants viewers to spend hours on platform, right? So if you're coming up with like a dope ass video that's like 10 minutes long every week, and it just is almost like it goes viral every time you drop, like 5-10 million people watch it, that's great. But if those same people will watch you do like a 10-minute video every day, you should do that, right? But if they'll watch you for 3 hours a day, you should definitely do that, right? That's why the David Pacmans and the Young Turks and the Atheist Experience, that's why they build that whole network out, right? That way they're just going, oh, we're doing this show, and then it's this show, and then it's this show, and then it's that show, right? And so me and No Name were kicking around the idea of calling ours like I think it was...
Making some sex...
AI,
the
Atheist Inexperience, right?
Oh, on the chat we got some.
We got more bots. Which channel did we get the bots on?
I don't know.
All right, hang on a sec. Let me see which channel they're on. I bet you since they were harassing the Jay Bundy channel, maybe that's where they're at. Let's see. Let's go to the channel. All right, let's see where. No, it's a restream thing here, which means it's a different channel. All right, let's see if it's the No Good and Evil channel.
It is.
It's whatever channel that the message is not
They're in
coming from.
Pocketlocker86, according to Jim Cummings.
Pocketlocker86. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, cool. Let's do a couple things. Let's go to the channel. Oh, I got it right here. Oh, yeah, it is Pocketlocker86. All right, let's. Wow, it's weird because it has them already like hid in the channel.
Nano says he blocked him and removed.
Yeah, I blocked them and removed it. I don't know why it popped up again. That's what's really weird. Oh, and Nano probably said, I blocked and removed as soon as possible. All right, cool. So they've been blocked and removed. It shouldn't. Yeah, I see the message deleted. Thank you so much, Nano. That's great. Let me. I'm gonna drop 10 mil on everybody in the Pocketlocker86 channel. I feel bad for you guys. Thanks for bearing with that. Let's do CloudBot. Loyalty. Add points to all viewers. 10. All right, and then we'll also go back to Pocketlocker86, and I'll increase the subscriber time to 20 minutes for now. Maybe that'll keep out some of the bots. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm going towards that with the Discord, right? Tux, like I've locked the Discord down. I think our community is really chat active, and it's got a solid core to it already that I think the viewers you really want will kind of get through the hurdles rather easily, and it's worth it to keep out the stuff you don't want. Especially I think as you get people with different demographics involved. I forget what I have to do to reset the... There's a way to reset the chat. Hang on, stay here for a second.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let me go out, start. I'll start again. Oh, there we go. Fresh, clean chat. All right. I just wanted to see what I needed to do to get the chat to reset. I think, yeah, that's nice. Eventually, if we go to the overlay integration, see something like this, we could really do from Discord, right? And there would be certain advantages to that. But I like this. I like this because this is easy for people to call in, right? That's the main advantage of going with Restream, is that it's easy for our guests to call in. Did you send me your email address?
It's in our private Discord.
Perfect.
Let me see if I've ever sent you an email there.
Yeah, I got it. And then I'll add you to the
Nope.
Restream.
I've only done it on the public one that's Jimmy Tuxedo.
That's fine. I got one seat.
At Yahoo.
I got one seat left. This is perfect. This will be like everybody. I'll have you, MyOneBlack Friend, and a Deacon No Name. So I don't know why it's not. Oh, all right. It got. It says you got invited. So you should get invited. It's kind of nice when you get the admin privileges. Oh, hey, what's up, YouTube Punk? How's it going? YouTube Punk, if you get a chance, I'm trying to figure out why I can't get you into the Discord. I don't know what's going on over there. But when you come in, it normally has you in a probation role where all you can see is the rules channel. But you should just be able to hang out there, or it'll make you a guest. And then I can elevate you to a mod from there.
All right, I was just successfully entered.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Also, chat, do you guys have any ideas about what we could do tonight? We could react to something or make fun of some preachers. Kent Hovind was having a debate earlier. It was absolutely ridiculous. Also, I'm getting ready to. Oh, do you want to? I guess we should wait till Rodrigo. But I got Taylor's contact information. So I might set up like a panel type of thing. Like I'm trying to figure out what to do, right? So I think one of the things we could start doing is getting our whole crew together and maybe scheduling things where at least the first time I have somebody, I schedule them for like a special thing where like you can be there, Rodrigo can be there, maybe MyOneBlack Friend could be there. That way, more of our content can get exposed at once. You know, kind of like gang stream type situations. Plus, I think people would really love the dynamic of us all together, especially if we get some theists that can actually handle that type of thing. Get rid of these messages. You can actually, I can delete these messages in the Discord as well. Ooh, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Just a quick little right click and a delete. Oh, you know what? Also, I can get the bot to filter certain messages next time. Like, I should take them and think about the language that they use, and then I can get the bot to filter. Yeah, I see this. Cheaper than Tinder, even you can, F word. So I can like filter out certain words.
Sounds like you're going to go watch some George Carlin comedian 7 words you can't say on television tonight.
Well, it's gonna be like the 7 words you can't say in our
chat,
our Discord chat. I don't really want it to be that way, so
there's
I'll
a
try
genius.
not to at first.
There's a genius move by George Carlin in which he says the censors won't let you say asshole, and the censors bleep it out. But it's okay to say whole ass,
right?
Which they don't bleep out. So then he starts saying in succession, whole ass, whole ass, whole ass, whole ass, whole ass. To which they can't censor because he's saying whole ass.
Right,
and
right,
he kept
right.
the progression. It was so funny.
That is really good.
So funny.
That is actually really good.
And I was reminded of that recently. I vaguely remember that being the topic of discussion the next day.
All right, I think.
Welcome to the gym.
All right, I think we got a content suggestion from the from our wonderful audience here. And
well, let's take a look.
Yeah. Let me.
I'm going to refresh the screen.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let me.
So that I have those administrative rights that I can't.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Go for it. And actually, this is kind of nice to take down the screen. Let me also get some images up here. I think it'll help me to have some pictures that I can put up there. Ooh, Jimmy Smith. Always happy to have that. Can I go full screen with that? Nope. Fill window. Yes. All right. And the reason that's nice is because sometimes it lets me just do things and move stuff around. All right, so Tux is going away for a second. He'll be right back. And then we're gonna share my screen. All right, here, let me practice what I would actually do. Let me practice what I would do. Let me stop being lazy. Look, we'll cut. What up, y'all? All right, let me go over here. Show my Streamlabs. All right, cool. So now y'all are back here with me, kicking it in the studio. And while you look at something that's not like ugly, gross screen moving around and stuff you wouldn't really want to see, and there's more of this stuff. How? How does this stuff just keep getting in the chat? This is so annoying. All right. Really interesting too, especially because I just upped the stream chat. All right, we're gonna have to add the bot. I'm gonna have to get the bot to filter out bad words. It's gonna be kind of annoying, but I'll do it and I'll make mods or something exempt from it. That's just gonna be. I'm just gonna have to do something like that to keep the chat safer. All right, let me go ahead and pull up the bot. Should be somewhere on one of these screens. All right, we're gonna go to mod tools, word protection, restrict words from appearing on chat and add words to your block list, preferences, auto permit, regulars, none. Nobody's auto permit. Use the default blacklist. Scan usernames. Save the settings. What else? Yeah, I guess you can't do, I'm fine with all caps. Too many symbols. Yeah, no, I don't want to care about too many symbols. Yeah, link protection. Punishment is a timeout. Punishment duration is going to be 10 minutes. Let's say 5 minutes. What's 60 times 5? 300. And if I permit you, yeah, the permit duration is only going to be 120. Save whitelist. Nothing's whitelisted, blacklisted, pretty much everything. All right, let's go. All right, that should help. Also, let me see. Can you add yourself? Tux, I'm gonna send you back out. See if you can add yourself. I can't hear you when you're backstage. What happened?
Sorry. I am unable to go to the church.
Wait, also, hang on a sec. I'm going to reset the chat.
Okay.
All right, you said you're unable to go to the church?
I'm able to go to the church, but I can see where you're streaming and I can start a stream, but I don't see where I can join your stream. Is that weird? Am I missing something?
Oh, if it says get started with studio, I think that's kind of what that is, maybe.
So events, video storage, analytics.
It should just say something like from the home page. It should say something like get started with studio or go in studio or something.
So it shows here. Let's do this. The problem is I might not have enough bandwidth to do it this way.
Yeah, we're all right, that's good. Yeah, we're filtering it out. So we're working on filtering it out. I gotta add this kind of filtering to the other bot. And I'll figure out a way to get around it for you guys that are regulars and stuff. But it should be fine. It'll just avoid like a banned words list, and I think for the most part you guys don't use those words anyway.
All right. So can you see my screen?
Can I see your screen? Yeah.
You can see just me though. Come on, not able to share. That's weird.
All right, I can see your screen. No, it's fine.
Oh yeah, I see it. Now I see it. Okay. So I can see you here.
Oh,
and I can see start with studio.
That's because I'm on that scene. I switched the scene in OBS to this scene, so that they're not looking at all this backstage stuff. This is what I would do during a normal broadcast, right? Like I wouldn't want them to see all this fooling around on screen.
How do I join?
So I think now you say start with studio, because it's just showing you what's going on. It's going, this is what's going on currently, and now it's going, oh, you want to join
So it wants me to be you.
Now you just change the name.
I can change the name.
Just, yeah, do your normal thing.
Put in tux. Now I'm joining.
All right.
Close this window here.
Now you leave the old one, or close the old one. Take the old one off. All right. Now see if you can add the tux one into the broadcast on your own. No. No, maybe not. All right, what happened?
I just did a refresh, so it, because I closed the other one.
All right, I'll show you guys what's going on. So I was just saying that so you should have a lot more privileges now, and one of them is when you're off to the left is where the sources are. So I was wondering, do I still have to add you to the broadcast, or can you add yourself? I think you should be able to add yourself with admin privileges, but I'm not really sure. Maybe you can only add other people.
Let's see.
But do you see?
I'm gonna have to play around with it. But
yeah, yeah. Share your screen again. Can you share that screen? But yeah, I decided to share the behind the scenes with the chat. But yeah, that's what I was saying before. Oh, right. So we basically were deciding to call ours maybe the AI, the atheist inexperience, because it's kind of a play on the atheist experience, you know?
I don't know. That sounds funny for like renaming it one show on Halloween or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
but something with the some kind of network, right? So the idea being that, but yeah, the idea being the more content we get out there, the better.
So I can add the infinity.
Yeah. All right. So go to the little tab by yourself. Yeah, like try this. Get rid of the infinity because that's gross.
All right.
But see, you're playing with the views. Okay, that's good. So you can change the view, but you're changing the view you can change the view.
You could do it that way.
All right, now try to see over the left where it says invite guest.
Yes.
All right, so change this view because this see how this cuts off the screen. This isn't a great view. So this is something to learn about these views. All right, try the views. That's a good view. Number 4, picture in picture, that's a good view. Why? Because now it puts us down there, the chat is on the screen, and you can see the whole screen.
So is there a way to move this? So for instance...
Yes, you can swap them. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, you can
so
swap
do
them,
that.
but you can't move them.
No, you can.
You can move the whole thing? You can only move the one
You can
window?
change the places. There you go. So you can do that. Yeah.
But there's no way to make this the pano.
No, but this is better. Like, so what you could do is like if you were showing, swap yourself with me in that other view. Not this one, the other, the cockeyed one. The number 3. All right, now put yourself over to the left. Like put your swap your Now if you were like, oh Jay, like I want to show you something, right? And so you were gonna like show me something on your screen, like just pull up a different tab, switch to a different tab so it's not infinity actually, but that would be good.
If I only knew how to do that.
Just no, on the actual screen, like on your actual screen, just pull any other tab. Yeah, there you go. Boom.
Gospel
now it's
of
John 15 there. All right. So you want to show me something from the Gospel of John. This is a decent view for that, right? But only in this setup or with me in the other place, right? So that you're either putting the emphasis on you know, showing me what you want to show me, or if you want to put the emphasis on me or a guest reacting to what you want to show. Sometimes that's what I do. Like a lot of times I'll put you've seen me do this. I'll put the co-host or the guest on full screen, let them take up most of the space and have their shine. I think that's sort of that's a little bit of a production upper, you know what I mean? To give your guests some extra shine, or to put the screen up there, right? So that it's easy for the audience to read. And this is why I recommend watching this show. Because one thing you'll see when you do this is like, let me clear my throat. It's really helpful to actually zoom in and make the text a lot larger. Because like I'm watching this on a tablet, and so here's some of the tricks. You can make it bigger, like zoom in, like scroll, like mouse wheel scroll to make the text bigger.
I don't have that function, but I might have. There we go. I have that function.
Yeah, now I don't know if you're watching on a tablet or something, but that is much more readable, right? So this is the type of thing to think about if you're going to control this type of stuff. That's much more readable. Here's the other thing you could do. Over on the right where you see the chat tab. What's up, No Name? What up, YouTube punk? Over on the right where you see the chat tab and stuff like that.
Yes, see it. Okay.
See the chat. See the one that says chat overlay.
Okay.
It's a little tab. Now turn that tab off. All right. Now you can get away with the smaller screen size. So the way to do this dynamically is to be like, oh Jay, or oh everybody, I want to show y'all something from the Bible. Let's jump into the screen share. You play a clip. Hey, let's get into this clip. So you would play the clip. Right? It makes it's easier to see or easier to read, whatever. Then you swap over, you put the chat overlay back up if you want, right? And then you can, get back to seeing the chat on screen. Or you could do this instead, keep it like this so it's easier, and then just selectively highlight comments and super chats that you want to, play with. All right. The other thing is... Oh, go ahead.
I was this many years old when I learned this.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'm going through it because a lot of people don't know this, and I'm trying to practice my spiel because I think one of the things that I'm trying to get into is taking people who, have a lot to say or would be great at creating content, but aren't as comfortable with the technical stuff and kind of helping them step by step overcome these hurdles so that they become, really proficient broadcasters in addition to having to say stuff. Because I actually think most of these technologies really do make this stuff pretty easy. You just got to get used to thinking about it. And then I've got some old school tricks of the trade that help a lot. For instance, watching your stream while you stream on another device. And usually the smaller the device, the better, or whatever you think is reasonable for your audience. If you think most of your viewers are watching on their phone, then watch your stream on your phone so you know what it looks like on a phone, right? This is really important because I do a lot of coding streams, right? So if the text is too small for you to read it, the stream is dead, right? And if it's a strain to read it, the strain is dead. If it's easy to read, even if you don't want to read it, like even if you're just there to hear me talk a little bit and you're just mostly there for the vibe and the music, well, at least now looking at the text isn't a strain on your eyes, right? So even if you're not intending to read it, it's important for me to pay attention to text size, right? And so a lot of times what I'm doing with the coding stream is I pull it up on my phone real quick. I make sure you can at least see it on the phone comfortably. I'm like, okay, that's a good text size, and I'm going about my business. But yeah, this type of stuff helps. Also, here's an interesting thing to note. If you go over to the tab that says graphics, I believe, you'll notice the first few things up there are timers. They're mostly 30-second timers, but a couple of them are a minute long. You also can put videos up there. So one of those videos says like hot program. That's like the hot program 10-second little promo video that I made for us. And some of those other ones are like Nano's videos. Something very interesting happens when you play those videos. When you play them, everybody gets muted.
And listen to me, I'm sick of it. I'm taking the gloves off. You quit.
All right.
Yeah. Now, to be honest, for the most part, like this is why I stream with OBS. When I stream with OBS, I can do this differently. Like when I stream in OBS, I have it set up so I can actually have my audio played through, so I can talk on top of the videos if I want to, which I do because I play this and then I try to like hype up my entrance. So I want to put my audio through. But anyway, for the most part, that's a feature, not a benefit. I mean, that's a feature, not a bug. Mm-hmm. It's really useful. One is that's how you do the beginning of your stream, right? A lot of times Doug or Nathan, you see that timer playing. Those are just stock timers that are built into the software, and they just play them. They give everybody a minute to get everything straight. I also think it's really useful because when you go live, you want to have a minute to, again, check your phone or whatever device you're monitoring your stream on. So it gives you a second to go live. Normally what you do is you play the timer first, right? Because if you go live before you play the timer, then it's like there's a shot of you sitting there in the studio looking like a jackass. Then the timer starts and then it comes back to you and it's weird. So the thing to do is actually play the timer and then press go live. And then you have a minute or 30 seconds or whatever to pull up, make sure your signal's live, check your sound, make sure your sound is coming through okay. And then it will default to the scene that you have behind it. So here's another thing to show you about this. I think of it as layering. Whatever scene you have set with those bottom buttons that control the configuration, right? Think of that as the base. When you go, whatever you pick here, that's the base. On the left-hand side, you have the add guest, and it shows you the guest in the screens, right? Whatever's over there, if you full screen something over that overrides the base. So think of that as like the next level. Right, now you got me full screen, it's just me talking. This is really useful because if you want to cleanly and professionally switch configurations, a nice way to do it is to make something full screen, switch the setup while the clip or your panelist or yourself is in full screen, and then remove the full screen and it'll go to your new setup, right? That's a lot slicker than doing it a different way, right? Right, now you've smoothly changed setups, right? So that's kind of nice. That's what I like about these softwares. They make this kind of stuff really easy. Now, the final layer then is actually the safety layer, and that's the layer of all of your media clips. And so if something goes wrong or your sound drops out or, you know, somebody says they got to go real quick or something like that, you can play a clip. It'll mute everybody. If you want to say something to everybody in the private chat, hey, hey, my kid just got up and I'm going to have to end the stream soon, or so-and-so, stop yelling at so-and-so or whatever, right? You can kind of cover all of that activity with playing a video, right? And then the same deal, you can change your configuration or change who's in full screen or whatever else while the clip plays. And then when the clip is over, it'll just go back to whatever you were doing, or you can hide the clip if you want to end it early. So I call that the layering, right? You've got your base, then whatever you full screen is the next level. The clips will mute everything and play over top. And they're useful for intros, outros, and intermissions, right? If you want to take a quick break, hey, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, go back there, play one of Nano's clips. You normally get used to the timing. They're about 2 minutes. You know, you play one of them, you'll have time to piss. 2 of them, you'll have time to piss and refreshen your drink, and then come back and ride in the cockpit, right? I've also got commercials back there that'll play for like an hour. So if you really want to just say, I need to take a break, or I got to go walk the dog real quick, you can play a playlist of commercials and it'll give you a pretty good period of time. So that stuff is actually, it's a little bit of a learning curve to figure it all out. But once you do, it actually helps you relax. It's like, oh, I'm okay. I'm good. If I got to go somewhere, change something up, I got the controls. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be fine.
So I noticed that we have this red bar next to our names. Mm-hmm. And it shows that you are Heartbreak J, brand folder. And you can put a new brand. Now, can you make 2 different...
Yeah, I think I can make different brands back there so that this stuff isn't all like we can make different layouts for different things. Yeah, I just haven't done that. But yeah, let's try it. Let's go. I just made a new one.
Change both of ours.
Oh, I see. So you just go to Tux, yeah, and then you might have new stuff. Yeah, look, now we're on your stuff. See, we're blue. Oh, this is great, because I wanted to do this actually. That way we could have different colors and stuff, because I really only want the red for Heartbreak J. Most of my other stuff I actually like to do purple. And then for the shows, red works for Hot Program. It's a nice color for Hot Program because it's hot, whatever. But, you know, I figured I want all our shows to be different, right? This is one of the easy ways to give them their own look, their own backgrounds, and their own clips and stuff. Also, I think I'm going to call the currency for this channel Tux Bucks.
Tux Bucks. Yes. Yes. Or some, I think I'm going to go with the bow tie blessings or some variation of.
Yeah, well, you'll want one for both of them, right? So you'll want them to be different. So yeah. But yeah, I thought of Tux Bucks. I thought you'd like that. So.
Yeah, Tux Bucks is sometimes what they call my winnings in poker.
Oh, nice.
Or losings in poker.
Or losings, yeah. But don't you already feel light years ahead of Pine Creek, still giving out those fake Pine points? You know, gotta leave those fake channel currencies alone for the real thing, that real fake money, as we say.
Tux loot.
Hey, No Name, you should call in, bro. Let me drop that link again. I don't know if he's still. He might be at work. That might be the thing. He might still be at work. But any of you guys can call in. You know, pretty much everybody in this chat is regulars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how much if we're going to be, if it's going to be you and I mean, how regulated do we even want to do this? Like, do we just want to wild west it on the no good and evil and then be a little more structured on new good and evil?
So I think
kind of the way I feel like, you know, your influence from the WWE and kind of, I don't know, we're kind of characters, caricatures of ourselves, of our alter ego,
right
on, you know, your side of the station, and on, you know, mine, we're just kind of church going conservative folk.
Yeah.
Except it's anti-church.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm fine with. I'm down for whatever. I just think the main thing is you want to have something. I like to have this. I want to be. My thing is I wanted to get to the point where people know I'm gonna do live shows throughout the weekend, and I wanted to pick a time. I looked at what is like the prime late night time if I'm gonna compete to be the prime late night guy. I was like, all right, it's gonna be like 11 p.m. Eastern, and so I'm gonna do Late-Night Counter-Apologetics at that time. I'm gonna do the audiobook with Christopher Hitchens at that time on Sunday, and I thought if we did something, you know, Friday night at that time, that would be good. Because I want people to get used to the idea that this is like the late night crew, you know, me, you, No Name, and, you know, whereas, you know, Hot Program is like a Sunday afternoon thing. But beyond that, I just think something regular. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd be happy to keep it all on New Good and Evil, or to do the you know, live streams on one, shows on the other, or whatever. I think that'd be fine. Or actually, you originally had talked about some like video essays and stuff like that. Cause like I kind of, to be honest, I kind of want some channels where I can like play it a little bit more straight, right? And be more out of character, right? Because I think that gives me more range, right? So I think it'd be fine to like do that on New Good and Evil and be more strategic about releasing content, and then come here every Friday night and have fun, and then pop up throughout the week, right? And then if we do stuff or whatever, we could kind of put it over here as promo. That's the other thing that's kind of fun, is you could always put stuff up on here to promote that channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think there'd be a lot of value in doing that.
Well, you know, there's also an algorithm match that we could do where we have one that's prepared for one channel that's 20 minutes or long, and one that's, you know, facing an algorithm that's on the shorts in the 3 minutes and the 5 minutes and unders that could go as well. No Name, what's up?
Yeah, it's super smart.
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Hey, it's going. I also think this would be a good channel to get together Fridays regularly. No Name, does this time work for you with your shifts and stuff?
Yeah, if I'd woken up a little bit earlier.
Okay, no worries.
I just stayed up a little bit too late today, taking care of some stuff. You know, when you work nights, you got to get all your business done during the day when things operate like normal people. And I don't think I went to sleep until about 4 this afternoon. So, yeah.
All right. No Name, I might I think I have you on here as a co-host, and I might cancel that and send you a new invite for admin, because I realized I think you get more privileges to set up like events and stuff like that. And I'm trying to over time, I'm trying to set everything up, but over time I'm gonna try to hand stuff over to mods and admins, because I realized that it takes a lot of time away from stuff for me. And a lot of times people are thinking of stuff, and like, you know, like when you think of something, you could just go ahead and set up the event. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Yeah.
You might want to hold off on doing that right this minute though, because I logged in on my phone and I don't know if I'll have any of the functionality.
Yeah. I got you. But yeah, that'll.
It takes about 2 hours for my computer to
boot up. Yeah. Yeah, man, I feel you. I'm trying to replace mine, honestly, because it's a pain in the butt, and that's one of the things. Like this one, the production computer, like I could reboot this thing, and you know, it's almost like if I turn around and turn back, it's on again, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, I could take a fucking nap, you know, and and wake up and it still won't be on. And I literally, like, I'll reboot it and I'll forget. I'll be like, did I forget to turn it on? You know, I must have fucked around and forgot to turn the damn thing on. And like, nope, it's just you know, not there yet. So yeah, I know that struggle. It's a fucking pain in the ass. But yeah, man, I just got a bunch of new gear. I was showing it off earlier, man. I got a new mixer, and I'm getting a new 8K camera, hopefully. I got a new 75-inch screen. We're actually gonna have to. I convinced my teaching advisor today that we have to pay people to come in here and install it, and I'm gonna get it put on a cart, actually, like something with wheels, so I can move it around the studio. Because it's supposed to serve a lot of functions. It's supposed to just really be a big fancy display. But then actually I do a lot of post-production editing and stuff, and most of the people that do that type of stuff have a really giant screen, because you want to know what your shit's going to look like on a big screen, right? So
exactly.
You have that. And then also a lot of the like drummers and like the music content creators I like really use a big screen like that, because if I'm like, when I'm on the drums, like I have my laptop or whatever next to me, but normally you want a second screen, and normally if that second screen is going to be like a display thing, it's a fucking ways away from you. It's on the other side of the room on the wall, you know. So it's like having it really big makes it so I can actually see it from, you know, 6 feet away or whatever it is, you know. Like you're not close at that point. It's like you're back against the opposite wall, so you want it to really be big so you can see it. Right. And I've wanted one ever since I peeped a couple people, since I said, man, I got so many uses for it, but how am I ever going to afford one? And then my advisor felt really guilty that they don't pay me to teach at the university because it's part of my training. And so he was like, can I get you a bunch of money for studio equipment on this grant to make some science videos? And I was like, yes, you can.
Yes. Sign me up. In fact, here the rest of the band, they can't sign for themselves. You know, they're illiterate. So how about Bobby Joe, Jim Bob, Tudor, and the accompaniment.
And I said it's perfect because if you actually gave me money, I'd have to be responsible, and I'm broke, so I'd have to like save it and spend it on bills. But if you earmark it, like I can't give you money, but I can only give you equipment. I'm like, yeah, the bigger and more badass, the better. Let's think big here, baby. Let's
right. Could you hook me up with that armature robot from Iron Man? You know, his little buddy. Can you hook me up with that piece of tech? I'll take that.
So I'm really excited.
That would be, you know, as much as he clowns on that robot in those movies, I would give anything in my job to have one of them. Oh man, just a helper. Just here, hold this. You know, because there's so many times you're working on equipment and you wish you had a third hand.
What is with the? I'm getting so much spam today on the channel. I got another one here, but it's a comment. I think it's a comment on a video. That somebody just put
hey
up.
YouTube. I just noticed the comment. Good to be back, bud.
Remove that. Man.
I don't see any
No, it's fine. It's not in the current live stream. It's a comment on a previous live stream. But I got a notification for it, so it's all right. I just put a bunch of filters and stuff. I got the bot now filtering out some messages and stuff, so we'll get it. We're gonna get it locked down, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm getting the Discord locked down to basically, like, when you join the Discord, you'll be in a probation status where you can only see the rules, and then we're gonna have it set up to where you react to the rules, then you become a guest, and then you can basically do next to nothing. You can see the chats, you can send messages in the guest area, and then you can join a voice chat. Because you know how the issue when we don't know about penis bombers, ideally we'd like to make our Discord the way to take care of this, right? When we're dealing with strangers. So now it's like the Discord is basically members only. And the only people that can have the privileges to do whatever they want is the members. And basically me or a mod or an admin has to make you a member. And so if you know somebody and they join a Discord, just go ahead and make them a member. You know what I mean? Like it's no big deal, right? But if you don't know them, then they just won't be able to do any of the things people have been doing, right?
I think that's the big thing, is just knowing them, right? At the end of the day, I think we interact with enough people in various live streams that if we don't recognize their name,
we're not anxious to have you
it's
here.
Probably spam. Yeah.
And also, I still want it to be welcoming, right? So the idea is that if you're a mod, then there's going to be this guest room area where a bot basically says, "Hey, there's this new person that just joined," and then we'll be able to go to the guest room and be like, "Hey, so and so, nice to meet you," and then you can talk to them right there, right? So it's not unwelcoming. And then if someone's trying to call in for the stream or something like that, they can join those voice, because remember that was all in a voice chat. It's they can still join that voice chat. It's just that they can't turn on their camera.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. And they can send a message, right? So then we can do the thing where we talk to them and figure out what they want to do, and then we can unmute them. Right, so they also can't talk, so they can't just turn on. They can't just jump in the voice chat and be like nigger, 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 and then dip like people do, right? So we can unmute them, once we feel comfortable with
stream.
them. Yeah, exactly, and probably this one too, but that's okay. But so I'm kind of excited about that, having some more control over what's going on there. And then it's easy enough that if we know somebody, we'll just make them a member as soon as they join, and then they're free to do some stuff. And then it's all organized that way. If people want to talk about particular things, they don't clutter up the general chat. There's an area for that. Because what happened in my previous Discord once in a while would be, because I'm a variety streamer, I do so many things, is if I was playing NBA 2K for a while, then some of the Discord chat would become about NBA 2K, right? And then people that, play GTA or come to my stream for some other reason would kind of feel like, oh, I shouldn't participate in the Discord chat because, I'm not
doing... It's not about GTA.
It's not about... Right, exactly. So I kind of tried to put everything in its own area, where it's, even if it's not active right now, if people start talking about it, you can kind of be like, hey, we've got a channel for that, take that over there. That way the general chat can kind of stay general for the community, and when people try to sidetrack it, just take it somewhere else. And there's also several voice chats that are lounges. There's 3 of them. It's not that I expect us to have, you know, need 3 voice chats all the time, but it's the same thing, right? You start having the stream, you start doing a thing or whatever, people are talking, and, you know, 2 guys want to jerk off and talk about philosophy for like 5 hours. You're like, hey, why don't you guys go to the other lounge with that, and we can continue our broader conversation about things we actually want to hear.
You know what? You should just have a dedicated FAP lounge. You know, as an outlet for the fappers, right? Because you're gonna have these lurking jerkers. Just give them a dedicated room.
Just give them a dedicated
Only they
room.
can see each other's penises unless other people literally want to see their.
Yeah.
What do you think? So?
That dedicated lurker jerker room. It's actually it's easy enough to set up now, right? It's just a role, and you can just react, and you can just nominate yourself as a lurker jerker, and you can go to the safe lurker jerker.
I think that should be the
channel.
The
that's the new
probationary title. If you're new, you're a jerker. That's it. It's just, or maybe lurker, and then you graduate to jerker. And I don't know. Hey, Nano.
Jay, I need you to say excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna not. I'm now.
Dude is
Oh.
Jimi Hendrix, like. Excuse me while I whip this out.
I was thinking. I was thinking.
Oh man, that's no good right there.
The Blazing Saddles.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
All right, this is the other channel. Also, by the way, that Discord link is good. That's the right Discord link. I do have to
finally
update the bot. Well, I had to update the bot and lock it down with the security and the roles. Actually, you know what? Let's look into that real quick while I've got you guys here. Let's look into our Discord bot. So it's me 6. I also paid for like the big boy version. That way, I paid for the big boy version of everything, no name. So I paid for the big boy version of Discord. That way I can actually stream in full HD in 60 frames per second into Discord. That way we can actually, and I got a separate audio interface for Discord. That way we can just live stream everything directly into Discord. It can be another one-stop shop where you don't have to do any channel jumping. Also, folks, just so you understand, all my stuff streams from Pocketlocker86 on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and coming up Discord. And so the idea is you can go to all those places. Now, to be honest with you, Facebook streaming experience really isn't that great, and neither is the one on Twitter or anywhere else. My preferred place is Twitch. Twitch is also fastest. YouTube adds quite a bit of delay to the stream. The signal just is a lot faster on Twitch. But yeah, also if you're in the Discord, it'll also be streamed directly to there. That'll be the fastest actually. But yeah, you'll be able to see everything in one place. The only place you really got to jump around is YouTube, and I'm sure you guys are mostly kind of used to that. All right, so yeah, this is the thing we got to turn on is these reaction roles. That's the thing that makes it so that you can... We'll see how easy it is to set up, basically. The channel should be in the rules channel. Here, the rules channel. No name, can you still hear me?
Yep.
I was gonna put on something. They sent us some content to react to, so let me pull that up. I'll pull it up so while I'm messing around with this bot, people can actually we can react to this content. Let me
look it up.
I gotta see where the hell I put this link at. This is one of those times. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. I found it. All right. So Here's what we'll do. We'll swap this. I'll pull this down here. I'll put this over here. I'll go into Restream. And I'll share a different screen. This is actually better. Yeah, that's what I want to do anyway. I like this better. Yeah. I can share this screen. All right. All right, No Name, you can see my screen in Restream now? Wait, hang on.
Yeah, I see it. Well, I did for a second.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's there, back, right? Okay, here we go.
Jim Baker Show. Here are your hosts, Jim and Lori Baker.
Let's get it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gray Street.
Hi there.
The man who discovered the blood moons is here with us.
Yes,
Mark
he
Bilks is back home. Thank you for coming back.
So great to have you back, Mark.
One thing, I don't know how many of you realize it, I think most.
All right, one sec, y'all. I gotta.
I was just.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No Name.
I said it's a little quiet on my end.
Oh, the video.
Yeah, how's it sound for you, Tux?
I think he might have run off somewhere.
Most of you here do because your audience is pretty sharp.
Oh, they are.
But just like you celebrate your birthday every year on your birthday,
I love that.
Yes.
most people may not realize it, but this coming
better?
Monday
Wow.
is the very
No Name, is that better? It's
Yes.
gonna drown me out though. All right, no worries.
Yeah, no.
day Adam opened up his eyes for the first time in the Garden of Eden, and he proclaimed God as King.
Wow.
That's the anniversary of the creation of the world.
Wow.
10 days later is Yom Kippur, the Day of Judgment.
Do y'all get that? Oh,
You don't see him on
You
his
get that,
calendar
people?
for 500 more years.
do y'all get that?
Wow.
Do y'all get that? You know, the people,
Incredible.
we're
Wow,
about
I love that.
there's almost a month now before you can get your food.
Wow, that's good.
Who made this?
People are ordering food faster.
Wow.
In a few hours, there's going to be an event take place. And you won't get food for 6 months to a year.
We will be right back after this special message.
The collapse is coming. Doomsday clock for global market crash strikes 1 minute to midnight. You hear that, John?
Bible says you're going to throw gold and silver in the street.
These people really talk like this,
We could
though.
look back and say, yesterday was the last day to order and get prepared.
This offer comes with 22 buckets, plus a bonus of 6 additional buckets for a total of 28 buckets.
I want to show you something. All this food is for a gift of $2,500. 8 years of bulk food. This is what you should be doing.
Wow.
John, you come on. You're the rights preacher. You told me to do this. Look at, they got shovels. By the way, get a shovel. These are foldable shovels. It'll go in your backpack. This is how you dig the latrine. We made up. They've been cooking during the show.
Wow.
And this rice is hot. Woo, it just made.
Yes, it just came out. Wow, that's good.
Oh, I mean, they just cooked this rice, you know. I'm hungry. I've been on this show for about 5 hours right now. I shouldn't put my hands in it. I love you, man.
I love you too.
Oh my goodness, I'm eating rice on the show. Okay. So you three guys, could you dump it into here? It's 22 gallons of rice. Here, John, you shovel it. Okay, shovel it back over there. It looks like a snow pile in there. Boy, look at the steam come out of it.
Wow.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. Boy, would I love to put my hands in there, but it's hot. This is
the cheesy broccoli rice.
Look at the broccoli in there.
Oh. Wow.
Look at the broccoli.
That's good.
Why wouldn't you want that on the top of a pizza? If I went grocery out, I would eat right out of this shovel.
Wow.
Let's dump this in with the rice. There it goes. We're dumping 22 gallons into the rice. There it goes.
Wow.
Into the rice. Now I have 44 gallons. What if you have to survive for 2 years or 3 years? You're going to need some more food. But, oh my.
I have cheese all over my mouth, I'm sure. I need a napkin.
And you're doing
girls need
you
napkins.
put real broccoli in here, right?
There's 100% real broccoli.
But if these events take place, because the world's going to be on fire, and we never really dealt with, but if the world's on fire, there's not going to be anybody there to put it out.
Wow, that's good.
We ought to just get a bunch of bowls and serve it to the audience.
Right.
Can your camera, can you all see that? Look on the monitor. This is one bucket of pancakes. Look at the broccoli in there.
Oh.
I love it. Sorry, I'm over here actually being quite productive, getting the bot situated, and that is going rather well. No Name, what'd you think? I need to work on my editing. Is what I'm thinking right now. Oh, you know what? No Name dropped out for some reason, and Tux is muted. So it's just me. It's just me. Oh, and also, I didn't realize that. Oh, yeah, I don't have it on full screen. I'm still here. All right, that's good. Yeah, guys, keep it coming. I'll react to more stuff. I need to work on my editing. I'm so excited. That was actually one of the reasons I switched computers, was because the other computer was really slowing me down in terms of editing and post-production. This one will be a lot better, so I'm very excited about that. I plan to do No Good and Evil till about 1 and then get started with the after show. But since I don't know where Tux is and I don't know where No Name is, I might just go into the after show and keep this live. I know it got blocked. I want to play it. Hey, do you want me to play it now? And then it won't matter because if the stream gets canceled, I'm about to end it anyway. Oh, I love breaking the YouTube rules. I'm sorry, breaking the rules feels good. I just break the rules because it feels good to break the rules. I'm sorry. I just want to sin. I just want to sin, y'all. I just want to sin. That's what this all boils down to, is I just want to sin. But look, for real, I'm super excited to get going with Tux. I'm glad he was available. We found a time that works. We'll keep strategizing, getting our game plan together here. And like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna I'm gonna turn off the Jay Bundy machine. I'm gonna turn off the No Good and Evil machine. I'm gonna stay live on the Pocket Locker machine, and we're gonna officially get into after party mode and I don't even know what I'm gonna do over there yet. I'll actually decide that kind of on the fly. I want to thank everybody for joining me. If you've been joining me on Pocketlocker86 or joining me on Jay Bundy on YouTube, I want to thank you so much. I appreciate you guys' love and support. But please, please, please head over to No Good and Evil on YouTube. I really, really would definitely appreciate that. Oh, I do have this up for you guys. I realize what's going on now. I was like, okay. What happened is you guys had that. I had this. I got more of this this crazy nonsense going on YouTube. I don't know where this is coming from. All right, let's see. Is it on the Pocketlocker86 channel? No, it's a restream thing. All right, let's see. Is it on the... Yep, it's on No Good and Evil. So they just are trying to like follow me around. So I guess the bot will maybe take care of this too on No Good and Evil. For right now, I'll hide them. And well, let me report them first. Spam. Unwanted. Yep. And thanks. And then we'll also hide them in that channel. And yeah, I'll go ahead and put the bot on this channel. We'll get the bot to lock down this channel as well. No big deal. I don't know why these people do this shit. You gotta be bored as fuck. God, you guys need to get lives. Remove. Let's try to remove. I'm trying to remove. I don't know why it's not removing. All right, let's see. The restream chat will probably let me remove them through the restream as well. Remove, add to block list and restream. There we go. All right, great. Anyway, appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Please follow us on No Good and Evil. If you're on No Good and Evil, though, appreciate you guys. But if you want to stay live with us, get in the habit of the after parties are always on the Pocketlocker86 channel. Always. No matter what show I do, wherever you find me, I want to spend time with my community afterwards. I want to get into all the other things that I do. I'm not just a counter-apologist, right? So if you see me on my YouTube shows with my co-host, after I do those shows, I'm always going to do after party on my Pocketlocker86 channel. So that's what I'm going to do now. Please head over either to Pocketlocker86 on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook. If you're already on Pocketlocker86, it is time for the after party. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off these machines. You will see me go to a commercial. After I go to a commercial break, I'm going to go use the little wee-wee room, get myself refreshed. I'm going to come back. You'll see the 1 minute timer come on. That means I'm about to start the after party. After the 1 minute timer goes off, I'll start the after party with the intro. I'll play a couple clips, do my entrance, and it'll officially be after party sign. Nano, the links will work because you're a mod, and so you get to just drop links like that. Like you just have those privileges. Oh, this is the video unavailable for Mandy. Yeah, the video won't work. You could probably email me the file though. I'll put my email in the Discord general chat. That way I know the members can get it. Also, YouTube Punk, if you're still watching, hang in there. I'll get you straight on Discord in a second. I'll make that a high priority. Let me go to general here. My email should be pretty obvious, but whatevs. I put it in the Discord general, Nano, so you can go ahead. I still want to see it. Yeah, I'll probably play it on the other channel or something. Okay, YouTube Punk said that. YouTube Punk, if you're still here, like I said, I'll take care of that as soon as I get over there. Let me go ahead and move this to the backstage. Or no, I guess I'll stay here because I'm going to end this and it'd be weird if I was off camera. So I'll leave it up. It's a little awkward, but that's all right. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. Thank y'all so much. See you when I pull this up. I'll show you backstage what it looks like. I go to next. And then when I turn this off, that'll turn off No Good and Evil. When I turn this off, that'll turn off Jay Bundy. All right, that's what I'm going to do now. Appreciate y'all in the name of the Darwin, the Dawkins, and the Christopher Hitchens. Science, bless you. Tune in to Late Night Counter-Apologetics tomorrow at 11. Audiobook commentary Sunday at 11. I'm live now on Pocketlocker86 for the after party. Hopefully see you over there. Poof.